So now I'm going to go ahead and jump into my research portal here and take a little peek at what Brice has been doing well when it comes to stealing bases. So again, this one's not public facing, but let's look at more. Let's see one from this week, right? Here's one from Sunday against Hancock. Oh, great view. Perfect. We're going to see him go. Oh, look at that twitch. And then too late. Good call. Watch right here. He's going to twitch when he thinks he's got Hancock timed out. Right there. Did you see it? It's very subtle. Okay, he's holding a little bit longer, but he's on to something. Watch his left hand. He'll twitch it in just a second. He thought he was going early, then he was right, trusted his instincts, and took off. We can go into the StatCast here, and let me go to the running, Turang. Pretty standard lead, nothing crazy, just for the 2024 season. Middle percentile, average lead. That's what good speed can do for you. You don't have to take big leads, right, in order to be, taking advantage of stolen bases, okay? He's had bigger leads before, but that might be because there were guys ahead of him on base and why he's doing that. But to have a successful stolen base, 28.4 feet per second, still an elite speed. Secondary lead doesn't matter, but 3.98, okay? A 3.98 total time to steal. This is where I've written this in an article before during spring training that stealing bases is really just a math problem, okay? You know what your time is. Any time under 4 for a stolen base is pretty darn good. And you're feeling pretty confident that you're going to be able to steal a bag. So you do a math problem here, okay? You've heard of the term pop time, and you heard of a pitcher's being quick to the plate, okay? We look at Hancock's delivery. Pitcher release. It took 1.2 seconds, which is pretty quick. That's not bad at all. So now let's do the math problem here, okay? We're going to do this all together. 1.2 seconds to pitch. And you already know in the scouting report what the catcher's average pop time is. And let's just say that was his average, 1.94. Was it average based on him? Yeah, pretty normal pop time for him. Maybe he's normally a touch slower, but 194 seems to be right in the middle of the pack. So again, 194 plus 1.2, that puts us at roughly 3.14, okay? And you're always going to factor in about a half second to 3/4 of a second for exchange from the second baseman and applying the tag and maybe he's jumping in front of the bag and that sort of thing. Sometimes pop times these days can get skewed because of how far forward a second baseman or shortstop is fielding a stolen base. So obviously by cutting down on the distance, you are getting the pop time quicker. And that's been kind of a new trend in baseball that you don't have to tag him on the hand. If you can cut down that half, 0.4 of a second by getting it out in front of second base here. I believe Polanco fielded this one. No, it was Crawford. See, look how far ahead Crawford is of second base. And honestly, this throw sailed a little bit over to the first base side. If this ball is on line right here, Brice is probably out. Honestly, it sailed a little bit. And just that little bit of sail, see, JP's not trying to tag him on the hand. JP's trying to tag him on the backside because he knows he tried to save that 1/4 of a second or whatever to get the tag as fast as possible. Because if he's back here and the ball is arriving, think about it, the ball is tailing away, and if he's back here on the bag expecting to tag it on his hands, that ball's going into center field every time. So keep an eye on that when you're looking at pop time. So this suggests to me that 194 pop time was really, if it was more traditional, if it was on time, if it was an accurate throw, it could have been like a 185, a 188. And furthermore, if Crawford didn't have to go so far across, it could have been faster as well. So keep that in mind when you're looking at pop times and things of that nature. Anything under 2 is great for a pop time. A 194 is solid, and anything under 4 for a stolen base is really darn good as well. And again, with an average lead, to have a sub-4 stolen base is really elite stuff from Brice Turang.